At the start of the film, it is stated that a medical company is developing a medicine to cure diabetes through research. While developing this medicine, the company is secretly and illegally testing patients. This medication has negative side effects on people. Their diabetes was not cured, but they have negative side effects. Due to it, they are becoming the prey of zombie virus, but even then the company isn't stopping their research. After a while, a secret door of the company is shown from where a boy was coming out. But he wasn't an ordinary human but changed into a zombie because of the side effect of the medicine. He stands up and moves to the nearby village. A car is shown on this village road. There was a couple inside. There was a sharp thing on the road on which they were moving there. Due to it, their car gets into an accident. Their car collides with the shore of the bridge, but suddenly a mechanic named June arrives. He starts helping that couple, and we discover he has placed that sharp thing so someone's tire will get punctured and he will get a customer like this. He takes their car to the nearby village for repairing it. His house was in the village, and then the next morning they were given the bill of the car repair. It was a huge amount, that's why the couple give him a card to pay the bill. June doesn't like this. Meanwhile, June's wife and daughter come out, and they try to scare them while showing the meat cutter. The couple panics to see this and leaves while giving them the money. On another side, the zombie reached the village and was trying to catch people as he was hungry. We discover the zombie different from others. The others were furious and strong, but comparatively, he was weak. And he couldn't attack anyone, even the kids were easily teasing him. He couldn't do anything. Meanwhile, a dog starts chasing the zombie. But he hides in a washroom to escape from it, but the dog wasn't leaving and continuously barking at him. Hearing its voice, June's father comes out and finds the dog barking while seeing the door. He moves inside to check, but the zombie attacks him and bites his head. Then he runs from there. June's daughter is shown returning to her house and sees that zombie coming from the front. He was gradually approaching her to bite her, but the dog appeared and began chasing him again. June's daughter runs first and then the zombie to escape. June's brother is shown on this road. He went to the city for his job, but because of not getting a job, he was returning to his village. He starts running with June's daughter when he sees a dog behind her. The zombie was also behind them. June arrives with his truck immediately, and the zombie hits with it and falls in the front fields. They get scared to see this because they feel he was a human who died because of being collapsed. The zombie again stands up the next moment and they become surprised to see him. Meanwhile, the dog again arrives and starts chasing him. Due to it, the zombie has to run from there. June and his family return home. They were shocked and were talking about it, that how's this possible? How that man is alive after having a severe accident. And even he was running. Nothing happened to him, and then the ambulance arrives at their home and June's father comes out of it. He went to the hospital for bandage as the zombie has injured him. The night appears and the dog was still behind the zombie. He hides in June's garage to escape from it. During this, June's father is shown in his small van, but it is looking a room, not a van, because he has made it able to live. He was taking a rest here and had a wish as well. And he was thinking about it. He actually wants to go to an island to enjoy. But he couldn't because he had no money, neither he was getting a source to collect money. Meanwhile, his body temperature rises because the zombie has bitten him. That's why the virus is spreading in his body. On another side, June's daughter feels there is someone in the garage. She moves there with her grandfather to check. Seeing the zombie, June's father recognizes that he is the one who bitten me in the morning. He starts attacking him to take his revenge. During this, June's daughter tells everyone about it and takes them with her to the garage. Reaching there, they see the zombie and think that someone has ended him. They're thinking this, but then the zombie wakes up suddenly and they get scared to see him. They come out of the garage being panicked and lock the zombie inside, Wickle locking the doors. They were seeing the zombie while shutting the mirrors, but then June's brother says he is zombie, that's why he isn't dying. After it, he shows them a famous zombie movie named Train to Busan. They believed him after seeing it. June's father was also bitten by a zombie, so June's wife makes him faint because of being scared that he will turn into a zombie. Later, he was locked in that small van when he was unconscious. At the same night, June's brother searches on net how to escape from zombies. After it, he tells everyone that zombies like to eat humans' brain, and during this, his father arrives. But June's brother attacks him as he sees him while thinking that he must have been changed into a zombie because it's been a long time. June sees his father didn't change into a zombie, but he is fine. That's why he becomes furious at his brother. That he beat his father without thinking. Now June starts beating his brother while hitting things. June's daughter comes to the garage to see that zombie. She gives him cabbage to eat, and considering it human's brain, he eats it. June's wife arrives when June's daughter left, and she takes out all teeth of that zombie through a plier. The zombie will not bite anyone if he will not have teeth. Now a strange change is shown in June's father. He didn't change into a zombie, but there are changes in his body due to it. He again looks young. Seeing it, he happily moves to the village to enjoy. His friends get shocked to see this huge change. They start questioning him while surrounding him and says, "Tell us the secret through which you become young." June's father tells them about zombies and tells that he is bitten by a zombie. But instead of being a zombie, I have turned young. Hearing this, his friends start requesting him to let them bite by the zombie. Take money from us in return, and June's brother hears this. Now because he was humanoid, so he thinks of kidnapping and selling that zombie. He does the same, but when he was driving the truck he was stopped because of driving at high speed. The police check this truck and find that zombies tied in the truck. They arrest June's brother and take him to the police station. His family arrive after a while, and now because June's father becomes greedy, so he says, "This zombie is my son." Later, they take him home and locked him in the garage, and here, June's daughter gives him cabbage to eat. Then everyone discover that zombies have no teeth and someone has taken them out brutally. Meanwhile, the people of surrounding reach here to become young, but zombies have no teeth. Then how it will be possible? June's father gets an idea, and he has fake teeth that he fixed into zombies' mouth. After it, he let all the old people bitten by that zombie. They get a lot of money in return, and then June's wife arrives and keeps all money. The next morning, we see the people who were bitten by the zombie turn young. And they come out of their house being happy and passionate. On another side, June's family discovers that June's father went to his dream island to enjoy after stealing the money. The villagers discover about the zombie, and they also become passionate to become young. That's why they also let themselves bitten by that zombie one by one. Much time passed, and June and his family have earned a lot of money through that zombie. June's daughter feels bad about all this because she likes the zombie. She realizes that my family is greedy and how they are earning money while using this zombie. That's why she takes him to the forest one day and says, "Your well-being is to run from this village." Even he was a zombie, but he feels that she cares for me and he starts liking her. He says, "I will not leave and will stay with you because I like to be with you." Later, a scene of a marriage is shown where the people bitten by the zombie were changing into zombies. They spread destruction, and there was a great hustle and bustle because they were biting the villagers. June's family gets scared to see this and hides in their house to escape and start preparation to fight with the zombie. June's brother has brought the zombie at the station to sell, but the zombies arrive here and were spreading destruction. To escape from them, June's brother leaves in the car while dropping the zombie there. On the other hand, the zombies move inside June's house while attacking. They move out of their house to escape, and they hide in a small van. Meanwhile, June's brother arrives now because he was in the car. He diverts the zombies' attention to his car while taking flares out of his gun. Getting a chance from it, he comes in a small van to his family. June's wife was pregnant, so her condition gets worse. It is obvious she has to go to the hospital for this. June and his brother come out of the van and act like zombies. They reach their car while walking, but they haven't the car key because they were inside the car. They can't go out from there until then. The zombies have surrounded their car, and they start attacking. June's daughter comes to save them, but the zombies see them. and they move forward to attack, but the main zombie who likes June's daughter saves her. June's wife delivers a baby in the small van, and now hearing the baby crying, the zombies attack towards the small van. Getting a chance from it, June moves inside the house to bring the key, but a zombie holds and immediately bites him. He somehow finds the key and throws it to his brother, somehow comes out of the house and sits in the car. The family moves in the car, and the main zombie was there with the other zombies, and he burns them while sprinkling petrol at them. There was a huge explosion, the family was traveling, and the morning appears. June also changes into a zombie because the zombie has bitten him, and the family members gets off the car to escape. June's father also returns from his island trip and says hi to everyone. The zombie has bitten June's father firstly, but surprisingly he didn't change into a zombie. He was absolutely fine, and they discover there is an antibody to the zombie virus in June's father's body. This virus can be treated with it, and he can make all the zombies fine with his power while biting them. Later, the worst condition of the country is shown as the virus was spread badly. Many zombies are shown standing in a lane at a place because June's father was biting everyone one by one. Everybody's virus was curing, and they were turning into humans. And in return the people give them money. After it, June's father bites his son and main zombie to make him fine. He changes into a human and starts living with them. Here, this movie ends.